Hi everyone, you are watching a series of the Beginner's Guide to Scotch Whisky. If you missed the previous episodes, you can follow the links in the description below to watch the previous videos. Once again, if you like my content, please hit the subscribe button to support my YouTube channel. Thank you. In this episode number 2, I want to show you how to start drinking Scotch whisky. And before I do that, I would like to ask you a question. Please take your time and answer my question. Alright, my question is are you willing to tolerate and accept drinking liquor that is 40% of alcohol percentage or higher? The truth is that all distilled liquor, whether it's whiskey, brandy, rum, gin, vodka, and tequila, they are all at least 40% ABV. It's the result coming from the distillation process. Back to my question. If your answer is yes, you can tolerate and accept drinking higher alcohol percentage liquors. Congratulations! You are welcome to go out there and explore this ocean of whiskey. If your answer is no, don't worry. It's totally acceptable. Maybe you are just a beer and wine type of person. Or you can try some of the cocktail videos I made in my YouTube channel. Feel free to go ahead and give it a try. If you are not sure about your answer, I'm glad that you stayed watching to this point, and the rest of the video is created for you. Okay, let's get back to business. First, we need to grab a bottle of Scotch whiskey and a whiskey tasting glass. Here, I normally use whiskey glass made by Glencairn. The bowl-shaped size design channels aroma towards a narrow rim, which makes it the perfect glass to open up the aroma for a full appreciation. If you are interested in Glencairn whiskey glass, feel free to check out the shopping website in the video description below. Let's pour the whiskey into a glass and start it as the way the famous master blender Richard Paterson will do.
You swirl around and you say, hello. Then you come up to it and say, how are you? Then you come back up and say, quite well, thank you very much. So it's like meeting you for the first time. I don't know you. Lovely lady, everything about you, fantastic.
This part is called nosing. And learn how to nose whiskey is probably the key step in whiskey tasting, and the one that you want to practice a lot, because most whiskeys are going to reveal their characteristics on the nose right away. And the tasting of the whiskey should only confirm that you already pick out with your nose. However, don't over sniff it, because this is 40% alcohol, and that alcohol in the whiskey is going to burn inside your nose, which stops you from smelling all the individual notes. This can also cause something called nose blindness, which your nose temporarily lost the function to detect the smell due to exposure of certain smell in the amount of time. My personal method to reset my nose is to smell the back of my hand, arm, and my clothes. The smell that I'm so used to it naturally to have my sense back. Let's talk about drinking the whiskey. There are 3 ways to drink your whiskey. First way of drinking the whiskey is to rinse your first sip in your mouth for 10 seconds and swallow it. During this 10 seconds, your mouth and your tongues are going to get used to the high concentration of alcohol. Then you can enjoy the rest slowly. Second way is to add water. There is no shame to add water in your whiskey. In fact, many master distillers add a couple drops of water when they taste whiskey. Remember, just adding a couple drops of water. Don't pour it. Swirl the glass, let it sit for a minute, and nose, and taste again. You will notice some differences. For many people, water brings out more appealing notes. Third way of drinking whiskey is to add 1 ice cube to cool your whiskey. Remember, just 1 ice cube is good enough. Diluting and cooling the alcohol makes the whiskey smoother and brings out the subtle flavors. After trying all 3 ways to drink your whiskey, if you still don't like it, you might be just drinking the wrong bottle of whiskey. I recommend you try other different bottles from different regions of Scotland. In a later episode, I will talk about different types of barrel casks and the regions in Scotland that make great whiskies. Thank you for watching this episode number 2 on how to start drinking Scotch whiskey. Please leave your comments below and let me know what your favorite whiskey is, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers!